So, welcome back to today's session. Sometimes there's something witty to say, and sometimes you just gotta say, "That's mine." Let's jump into checking out the screens today. For those of you who are observant, checking out the first screen, you would have seen that we had 4 32-bit shares today. In my opinion, it means the thing's working. We are making some shares. We are doing some progress. Whether or not it pays, whether or not we hit a Bitcoin, guess you just have to keep on watching, hanging out, and see when it does. Flipping through, you can see Bitcoin was trading at $100,500 today. So it's obviously very volatile. Jumps up, jumps down. And sometimes throughout the day, I check in, see how my Bitcoins are doing. And it's kind of captivating when you're wanting it to go up. You see it go up, and then you know the next hour could easily go back to below where you were the last time you saw it. But at the same time, I think that's the lure to Bitcoin. I think that's why so many people are interested in it. It's a bit of the unknown, and I think that's the entire stock market when you go right in after it. Some people think they understand it. Some people think they can predict it. And that's just the lure is, what can I do? Can I make that right choice? Can I make that right decision? And if me, I was thinking about this the other day when I was out running. Just a matter of what is it? What are the compare? How can you compare? So Bitcoin we see it as a bit of the unknown. It's a bit of the future. And how can we compare it to a bit of the known, or a bit of what we do know in the past? And the best thing I can come up with is what Bitcoin actually is it's mining. So let's think of the minerals that we have been mining and look at the past in that. And if you take a look, just maybe gold or silver. Now you have something tangible in gold or silver. So you have those people who are what I call stackers, who buy gold, buy silver, and run the course. And at the same time, when I compare the contrast and compare it to the two options of Bitcoin or gold, is you have one tangible, one intangible. However, at the same time, both are based on market value. So gold gains its value based on how the market depicts the value. Same with Bitcoin, whether you have it in your hand or not. Now, let's look at some differences between the two. Gold, there's obviously a finite, so it's not an infinite amount of gold in the world. There is a finite amount, but one of which we don't know how much. So how can you truly put a price on... you can only put a price on how much gold we have circulating now, but it's hard to put a price on how much there could be in the future. Bitcoin, on the other hand, there's a set amount. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoins that ever put out there. So you could put a more calculable price on that based on the known. Could also be more difficult to put that calculable price. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to throw out some comparisons between the two here. Let's look at gold. What if all of a sudden one day boatloads of gold were to be found? Would the value of gold go down because the market gets fluctuated? It gets overwhelmed with the amount of gold hitting the market, or does Bitcoins, something happens in the computer universe as we know it, and the Bitcoins are lost, and the values that's there is gone too. So I think there's a bit of that unknown factor for both sides, but I think that's like I was saying, going back to the stock market, I think that's exactly the lure to it. Now with Bitcoin mining, where my passion comes from here is the fact that you have an opportunity to dabble into it, learn it, understand it. But hey, if you hit it and you get a Bitcoin, you just found gold. But I'm not out there digging through the sands and sifting and running machinery to try to get that. At the same time, I'm running the machinery in my house, and you can calculate the cost of what it costs to mine a Bitcoin, and you can calculate the cost of what it costs to mine gold. So I think that a bit is where you can get the value as well when you look at both elements of it. So with that being said, I hope you like my story of the day today. I do have some other real life stories from Bitcoin lined up. We'll throw some out there every now and then, and we'll keep on checking in. I do have some news coming for you. I would love to share it today, but I might hold out and share it with you tomorrow's episode when we get it. So let's just say growth is coming, and hope you're here to see how we all grow along and hopefully hit that Bitcoin one day together. Till then, have a great day. If the ladies don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you Bitcoin intelligent.